Hey guys, welcome to my Tennessee TrailJam 2022 video. Tennessee TrailJam is an event held by Toppleston, Tennessee, and they do a great job every year. It was a great time. We were able to bring both our 78 CJ5 and our 2022 Wrangler Willis Edition to the event. I left on Friday, and my wife brought the Wrangler down later that day. I decided not to take Sarge on the interstate as I don't like to push him to the required speeds, so I took a scenic route. Man, if you haven't just said forget the interstate and take the old roads, you're just missing it. Tennessee is such a beautiful place, and I'm so glad to call it my home. However, Tennessee can have weather, and have some strange weather just pop up. Now, we've been having some heat down here, so, with the heat comes cold fronts, and then some strange stuff happens with that. So, I had planned on just doing a side-by-side comparison the CJ5 and the Wrangler, but a storm hit on my way down to the event in Clarksville, and it got water in my camera. Needless to say, all of my footage of the CJ5 was lost. I can't begin to tell you how disappointed I was because Sarge was so fun on the trail. He did everything very well, but did have a carburetor issue while going uphill, so I just had to say, hey, I'm just going to send it. And I did, and he went. He went everywhere my Wrangler went, and I'm hoping a few folks may have had some footage of him climbing the hills on the green trails. If you do, drop me a line so I can grab the footage. So then it occurred to me, because I got the water damage in the camera, why not do a comparison between the 21 Renegade Trailhawk and the 22 Wrangler Willis Edition. So I have the footage from the Renegade from last year, and I have the Wrangler footage from this year. So I thought, well, what the heck? Why not do it? I've never seen one before on the YouTubes, so I decided to do one. Hope you enjoy, and let's get with it. Let me start by saying the Renegade is a very capable vehicle, but it does not have the articulation or the torque of the Wrangler. But it is a fun vehicle. I mean, I had it, and I took it to Tennessee TrailJam last year. So let's start the comparison. This is one of the first hills in the event. The Renegade is in 4-wheel low mode, which locks it in first gear, but as you can hear from last year's footage, it is struggling, as its brake lock differential is sending torque to other wheels, trying to grab some traction. It's also dragging the ground, and we also have to worry about the transmission overheating, which is never a good thing in the middle of the woods. I do want to make the statement that I am by no means trashing the Renegade. The Renegade is a great vehicle. Like I said, I had it for over a year. We took it on vacation with us, and overall it was a great vehicle. I just wanted something more off-road capable. The Renegade is an all-around vehicle. I wanted something more in-depth, which is why I got the Wrangler. This is my 2022 Jeep Wrangler Willis Edition. This edition harkens back to the Jeep history to when it was built by Willis Overland. The Willis Wheeler comes standard with 32-inch mud terrain tires that the Rubicon comes equipped with, which is fantastic for getting out and getting dirty. Perhaps most importantly, for its off-road potential, the Willis Edition comes with a track lock differential rear axle, which means it's got posi traction that's based upon a clutch. This improves the traction more than a conventional differential axle and helps substantially with off-roading. It also has a nice feature called Select Speed Control that has hill ascent and hill descent control to regulate vehicle speed when climbing up or down a slope. Basically just hold on the steering wheel. I use that in this particular section, and it's just a beast. So for context in the comparison, this is the exact same hill that you saw a while ago in the Renegade footage from last year. So the Wrangler is going up this hill. I've got speed select control turned on because I'm actually testing it and playing with it in this section. The Wrangler does even turn a wheel. I mean, it goes up through it with short traction and with no issues, and was just actually, it seemed like it was just not even breathing hard. And of course, with the articulation, the Wrangler never even scraped or even touched the ground itself. So I thought it was a good comparison between the two. I hope you liked it as well. I hope you've enjoyed this comparison video of the Wrangler versus the Renegade. And if you have any questions, drop me a line and I'll answer if I can. Thanks, and don't forget to like and subscribe.